Welcome back, everybody. One of the biggest themes of this America 250 weekend is hope as people look ahead to the country's future.
And our next guest is inspiring hope locally through her book series, Little Birdie Buddies, which now includes 6 books following the release of Little Birdie Buddies of Hope, a celebration of our feathered friends and the love that drives us forward.
And joining us now is the author and the illustrator behind these books, Heather Boschke. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We're so excited. Okay, tell us about, you've got a lot here, okay? You've got the books, some other mugs and other merch as well to purchase. But first of all, just tell us about the inspiration behind this project.
Yes, well, Little Birdie Buddies of Hope specifically is just inspired by wanting to give people more hope. You know, it's so hard when things are tough and life isn't going as you want to give up. But there's always a new day ahead of us, and birds do such a beautiful job of reminding us that a new season will always come. And so light is and hope is what moves us forward, and I just wanted to put something out in the world to give people hope and to put more positivity into the world, which, by the way, is what the birds are all about. My whole mission is to spread joy one bird at a time, and that's really how this started when I started drawing birds again a few years ago.
That was right after COVID.
Yes, yes. You know, during COVID, we all got quiet. We had to get quiet. And in that quiet, I just felt this tug in my heart to draw again. And drawing is something I loved so much as a kid. It's how I played, and I lost myself. And when I bought a sketchbook and pens, the first thing I thought to draw was a little bird. And my grandpa used to call me Heather Feather, so I very much credit him with all of this.
That's so cool.
And now you've been able to inspire younger readers through your book. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, my books, so these are the children's books right here, and my goal was a few things. I wanted to educate kids about birds. I wanted to get them away from screens, out in nature, finding these little birdie buddies. And then in these books, every bird has a little sentence about their personality, and so I encourage kids to figure out which bird is most like them. And I love doing author visits and getting to meet with the kids and show them the birds and show them that if they want to be an author, if they want to be an artist, they can absolutely do that.
And speaking of which, you have a signing coming up in the West Metro, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, I've got a few events coming up. We got St. Cloud. I've got Art in the Garden on the 16th, which is going to be a great time. And then Hopkins Raspberry Fest, which is always a great event, is on Saturday, July 18th. And my website has all my events, and there's lots of fun things where you can come say hi, pick up a birdie, and get some birdie joy.
That's so cool. And I'm so curious. Okay, so your love for birds obviously started at a young age. Have you always been an artist too? Did you get into drawing since you were young?
Yeah, our first family pet was actually a little cockatiel bird that my parents very creatively named Birdie. So that all kind of comes through in here.
Full circle moment.
Exactly,
wow.
Yes. And yeah, I love drawing. I wouldn't consider myself an artist. I was not formally trained, but I just loved, you know, when you're a kid, there's always something that just you lost track of time, and you just felt that flow. And for me, that was drawing. And so it's something that just brought me so much joy. I lost track of time. And returning to this, I mean, a lot of this has just felt like such a homecoming to me, because I feel like I'm finally returning to myself. And I think adults are just older kids, and we just let ourselves get buried with a lot of responsibility and other things. And I think when we return to the things that sparked us as children, we return to a really special part of who we are.
That's such a great outlook. And just real quick too, you've got these new pins. These are the newest addition to your bird family.
Yes, we've got some new. We've got the black-capped chickadee, the hummingbird, and the eastern bluebird are the addition that goes with Clarence the cardinal and Gilda the goldfinch. So a little birdie flair.
I know, I love it. And so if folks come and visit you at one of your events, all of this on the table here is available for purchase, including the pins.
Exactly. Everyone can take a little birdie to go with them. Yes.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Really enjoyed talking to you. Make sure that you check out her events. You can go to her site for more information. That's going to be littlebirdybuddies.com. We'll be right back after this.